welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna actually make homemade beans. We're only gonna do a pound. We have a 2-pound bag, but we're only gonna do half of it, but they're gonna be so delicious. So what you're gonna need, of course, you're gonna need a pot of water, and you want to start boiling it. You're also gonna need your beans. You can use any kind of beans you want. We're gonna use pinto beans, and like I said, this is a 2-pound bag, so we're gonna use only a pound of it. You're gonna need onion, white onion, or whatever color onion you want, white or yellow. The green, we're gonna use bacon, salt, pinto bean seasoning, black pepper, sausage, cilantro, garlic, and lard. Well, it's manteca, but in English it's called lard. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rinse our beans. You just want to make sure, because beans sometimes tend to have dirt or rocks in them. So you want to make sure that you clean them out really good. That's about a pot right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a little piedra so you can see. But anyways, so you just want to make sure that your beans are really nice and clean, because when you cook them, and they're done. See, I like to take even these half out. We don't want it chewing a rock. That is so gross. But you just want to make sure that they're really clean. There ain't no dirt. Some people soak their beans. They'll leave them soaking for about 20 minutes. 30 minutes sometimes.
Some people even leave them overnight.
Yeah, some people do leave them overnight.
They say they get soft.
Yeah, well, it's because then when they're cooking, they cook faster. So now that we already rinsed our beans, or cleaned our beans, whatever you do, don't use soap to clean your beans. I saw a video of a girl using soap to clean her beans. So you're going to go ahead and throw them in your water. And then, you know what? You're going to put oil. We're going to use canola oil. Oh, it's new. So we're gonna throw some in there. Remember, everything else is gonna have grease, so you're gonna be using lard as well. And then your bacon and your sausage. Your bacon and your sausage are gonna have grease as well, so. But the lard gives it like a really good flavor. And we use lard because that's the way my grandmother used to make them. I think a lot of people use lard. But I'm going to go ahead and put like that much, which is like a spoon. And it'll melt in there. I'm just going to leave it in there. Let me cut this bacon. You're just gonna cut the bacon into little pieces, kind of like if you're making like bacon bits or whatever.
Are you gonna want to cook the bacon first, and then?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook it. Where's the black pan at?
The little one right here, this one. This one?
No, because I'm gonna cook the sausage too with it.
But you can throw them all in, right?
Everything in there.
Yeah, because you're only doing half, right, of the bacon. I mean, half.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put the onion in there as well and stuff.
Oh, here.
I was like, it's not in there.
So you want to make sure you heat up your skillet or your pan, and then of course we spray all our pans. I just washed them to touch the bacon all over again. But anyways, you're gonna throw your bacon into your pan, and now we're gonna cut. Look, there's the bacon overboard. We're gonna get some of our sausage. The sausage we use is a barbecue cut seasoned link sausage, or any kind of like Polish sausage, or what is the other one called? Kielbasa. You can use any sausage you want. We just like the flavor of the kielbasa sausage. or this sausage actually too. So
And that one's a little. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's.
no, this sucker was $10.
Yeah, but compare the kielbasa.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them into little slices. These beans are so delicious, especially like when you make of them right now, and then tomorrow in the morning, you have them for breakfast. They're just delicious.
I think those two will be good, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat two. Hold the sausage and the bacon.
You're still gonna use this bacon for the.
Yeah, for you don't really have to cook it all the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook it at least halfway through until it starts to release its grease, because then that grease, like I said, is gonna go inside of your beans as well. A lot of people say there's a lot of grease, but let me tell you, they're delicious.
That's all the flavors. You know.
Yeah. So if you want a diet or something, no.
Or you want to make that make this on your cheat day?
Yeah. Like Juliet. Today's Juliet's cheat day, right?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece of the onion, but I'm gonna go ahead and cube it. And then I'm also gonna cut some green onions. Gonna rinse it. And you're gonna cut. Can you feel me a garlic? Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna get some cilantro. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like a little bunch, and I'm gonna cut it off of the thing, the little bulk of the thing, and then I'm gonna slice it or dice it as well. Remember, all these things give your beans flavor. So sometimes when you go to a restaurant and you have beans and you're like, oh my goodness. Or when you were little and your mother or your grandmother made beans and you were like, why do their beans taste like that? Because everybody knows. Everybody's beans always taste different.
Especially refried.
Yeah. These are even going to be good refried. Look at that. I'm already spilling stuff on you. And these beans, they go like a long way because we're going to use them today for dinner. And then we're probably going to use them for breakfast and we'll use them for another meal. You can make chalupas with them. I mean, beans go a long way. I mean, I remember when, you know, there was times that that's all you would eat when you were little was beans and rice or beans and fideo, or, you know, there was just so many kids, you know. Like my grandmother, when she would make food and stuff like that, she always had a meat though, but when it was a lot of people, beans and rice or beans and fideo were something that she made all the time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our little grater and we're gonna grate the garlic inside of our beans right here. Don't want to grate my finger. I'm gonna throw that in there. Get all the little pieces of garlic. You know what? Just shove it in there because it's water. We're also going to use pinto bean seasoning. We just recently started using this because of my brother-in-law Hector, but it tastes really, really good. Oh, look, it's stuck. You just pound it like that. It looks like a lot, but it's actually not. And we're gonna mix it around. We're also gonna put some salt, not much. To start off with, I'm only gonna use very little salt because remember, bacon and sausage have salt in it, so we don't want it too salty. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. And then we're gonna put some pepper. And you wanna make sure you keep an eye on your beans. That's something that you have to do because you don't want them to dry out. You always want to make sure you keep your eye on it because you want to add water. They need water. And the water evaporates pretty freaking fast. So now that it already started releasing grease, I'm going to go ahead and throw the onion in there. The green and the white. Look, cilantro wants to go in too. They're like, woohoo! Let's take a bath. That smells good.
Actually, a taco just for that.
Huh? A taco just for this, right?
With a homemade tortilla.
Oh yeah, with some pasta ranchera. This is so freaking good. The smell is like, right? Do you smell that?
Yeah.
I think even the neighbors smell it. Remember, we're not cooking all the way through because they're going to finish cooking off in here. And regardless of you frying your sausage to where they have like this little crispy or, you know, the little char to it, it's still going to dissolve in there. So it's not going to even look like if you did anything. The only reason for this, the only reason why I'm cooking it aside like this is because when you throw it in there, the grease tastes a little different than when you have it here and you're cooking it.
It releases all the
flavor. It releases all the flavors. So all this flavor would have been so different if you just threw it in there raw. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't give it flavor, it still does. But this takes it to a whole different level. We just want to make sure we get all that little pieces of grease. Oh yeah. See, a lot of people, they tend to make beans and they just kind of throw everything in there raw. And I actually used to do that myself. I'm going to throw the cilantro. But then one day, we cooked everything like this. I don't know why. Just tried something new. And now we make our beans like this. Sometimes. Sometimes we'll make it different if we're feeling a little lazy. We'll just throw everything in there raw. So now that it already released that grease, you're gonna go ahead and throw all of this goodness inside of your beans. And you want every single drop. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Right there. No, you didn't have a good.
No.
And then we're gonna stir it around. You can already see the color, right? You see it, the color of it? Look at that.
You want a lid?
Yeah. Now we're gonna go ahead and put a lid on it. And we're gonna be checking on it throughout the, what? Because it takes about, what, 3 hours to cook, right?
Which one? The glass?
Yeah, no, that one's fine. It takes about, what, 3 hours?
Well, maybe, yeah, well, no. And
2 hours?
Gas stove, yeah. Like 1.5.
Yeah.
An hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, so we're going to be checking on it throughout the time of its cooking through the 1.5 hours because we want you guys to see the process. Of course, you saw the process of how it begins, and then you'll see the middle process when we're adding water and stuff like that. But we'll be right back. Okay, so the beans have been cooking for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and check them now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I am going to add some more water right now. You can kind of tell when it needs more water, only because of the rim. See where we started with water? See the rim? And then it dropped already about a, what, an inch and a half. You just want to make sure that you use hot water because it is hot because it's boiling. So make sure when you add your water, it's hot water. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it back to that rim again because that's the rim we're going to follow. So it's going to need a little bit more. This is what I mean by you're going to salt it a little bit. Once the beans start to cook a little bit more, you're going to go ahead and taste that juice. And you're going to know if it needs more water. So we just brought it right back to the rim where it was at the first time. See, they're already starting to cook. See them? We're going to put our lid back on, let it come back to a boil. I'm going to check them again in another 25 minutes. And we'll show you what they look like in 25 minutes. So I actually waited about another 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, right? So, okay, remember I told you about our little rim. Our rim starts right here. So it went down probably another 1.5 inches again. But these beans, they're almost done. See that? So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more water. But we're going to use hot water, remember. This is going to be the last time I put water in it. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and taste the juice to see if it needs any salt. Since it is already almost done. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some salt. Let me go ahead and stir it and then try it one more time. Roy, you want to give me the other salt? We might need more.
The other salt?
Yeah.
It's on top of that, their seasonings.
Just one little bit more of salt. You know what? I'm going to add some more. And this is going to be it, guys. Because remember, when you when you put water in it, it waters down the flavor. So you just want to make sure.
Bring that flavor back.
Yeah, you bring that flavor back up. I'm going to go ahead and fill it again to the rim. 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 A little bit under the rim, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to be the last of it anyways. So we're going to go ahead and bring this to a boil again. And we're going to go ahead and check on it in about another 25 minutes. And we'll be right hours to cook. I told you we were going to come back in 25 minutes to check on them. That kind of felt. So this is about 35 minutes after the last time you guys saw them. So we're going to go ahead and turn them off because you want them to have juice. And then as they sit, the juice is going to thicken a little bit. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna. No, give me one. Give me the one with the bow at the end.
You want this?
The one with the bow at the end. What is it called?
The
The
metal
gold one, yeah. The one you see the Carlos. That one. It's clean. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's for the picture. You want to take a picture of the pot?
Why?
The beans in the pot. So you can put them side by side.
I thought that was what the ingredients were for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, we're going to go in and taste them, but I'm going to take some out because,
Yo, you're gonna spill it.
yeah. Eee. We don't have no spoon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cheese in there.
Princess is angry eating.
Yeah, I know. I see her. You hear her. She's like,
I guess obviously it's dog food.
Clearly, it's not rich.
just put a little bit of cheese. Oh, yeah. And the cheese.
You got a little bit of
What? Cilantro. But we didn't have any. We only have one spoon?
Yeah, here.
Oh no, I got another one. What happened to the little spoon? Oh, there it is. Is it just my house or do y'all spoons and forks disappear too?
They're probably in the room. Hard to.
Just be careful because it is very, very hot. Remember, they've been cooking for about 2.5 hours. Is it hot?
He said, mm-hmm.
No, go,
Oh, I'm gonna take a little longer to blow.
You're good.
Let me tell you, those beans are so delicious. The sausage, the bacon, just everything that you put in it. Like I said, you can make it. The beans, you can never go wrong with beans. You can make them any style you want, any way you want. You don't have to add the stuff that we add. You can add less. But let me tell you, if you make them like this, they are delicious. So we really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so you can get notified whenever we release a new video. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Rude?
Bye. Huh?
You just like passed right in front of me.
No, I was trying to go on this side.
Okay. Bye, guys.